Hey everyone. Sorry if I'm too close to the camera. Sorry. This is going to be for Aquarius. Happy September. I have been doing the readings by element for the month of September. So we are doing the air signs, and we are starting off with you, Aquarius, for today. So let's go ahead and jump right in and see exactly what is going on with you guys. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising placements. Please check your Moon and or Rising placements for deeper resonance, okay? I am reading for both Western and sidereal placements. So bear that in mind as well if you're interested in looking at your sidereal placements for your sun sign specifically. All right, Aquarius. Let's see what the ancestors have in store or what they have to say. What are they picking up on as far as the forecast for this month of September 2025? We do have an eclipse happening, I believe, on the 7th or 8th, depending on where you are in the world. It's a full moon in Pisces, which you will also get that reading for the full moon eclipse in Pisces in the next upcoming uploads for everyone. Okay. All right, Aquarius, let's see what my ancestors have for us. What kind of messages are they trying to deliver to you, Aquarius, for the month of September's forecast? So you received the card Parvati. Parvati, positive change. Love to see that. I love to see that for you guys, Aquarius. It's about that time, right? I feel like you guys have been through quite a bit just this entire year. Some of you guys, maybe there are some things that got really testy for you guys in the past month or two. But some of you guys have been dealing with a lot for the past couple of years. You received yoga. So some of you guys, you are yoga instructors, or you're aspiring to be, or you just like yoga. You love to do yoga. You have the card Yes and Freedom. I like to see that. And then we have Melchizedek, Law of Attraction. That's very positive, Aquarius. You guys have been doing some serious work here. There's also something here regarding the third eye for you, Aquarius. Something regarding your spiritual eye. I don't know if you can see this, but both of these individuals on this card, they have the color purple. They're kind of enshrouded in purple, and they have a purple gem on their foreheads. So there's something here about your third eye. So there is something that has transformed, something that has burst open spiritually and from the underworld, from inside of you. And it is completely changing your trajectory here. There's purple again, the white buffalo calf woman. So some of you guys, Aquarius, you guys are thinking about, there's something with your third eye, something with the color purple, something about your spirit that has changed drastically over time. It took time. And with peace offering here, I get that in the month of September, it's really important if you've been having any quarrels, any type of communication setbacks with anyone in your life, whether it be a family member, a friend, a situation at work, if this is a significant other, maybe your children, a child. I just get the sense that September would be a really good month, especially after the eclipse, to accept someone's peace offering or to offer a peace offering. You could be dealing with someone who has water in their chart. When I see purple here, I kind of think of Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So some of you guys may have a lot of Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in your chart, or you're dealing with someone who has these placements in their chart, okay? But this is a time to make peace, okay? With yoga, it could be very literal where you are performing yoga, and in some ways moving your body in that way also brings a sense of calm and peace to you and your soul and your mind. And focusing more on the positive. That's what I'm also getting. If this is advice, Aquarius, don't be pessimistic. You may be very pessimistic about something in your life, and it's really difficult for you to make peace with someone or to make peace with the situation because you may feel that you've been owed something. Okay. But maybe there is more to this situation than you being owed anything or you owing someone something. This is really important energy to embrace, this energy of peace and accepting peace from others. You may have somebody who may not say sorry, they may not directly apologize, but they may come to you with a peace offering saying, hey, I could have dealt with that better. I was just like having a rough day, or I don't know what I was thinking, or I don't know. There's just something here that's being offered to you, and I mean, you can take it or leave it. It's really up to you. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just saying that these are the energies that are going to be presented to you, or that are already being presented to you for this month of September. Does that make sense? Kind of like wiping the slate clean a little bit. And this does ask that you put your pride aside, and that can be, you're a fixed sign, so that can be very annoying for some of you. Oof, you guys got a lot of these cards. Okay. Okay. So some of you guys, you have someone that, you know, in the month of September, you may, the way the cosmos is aligning things, the way the stars are aligning for you guys, you may have some individuals or an individual that has been put in the right place at the right time to re-enter your life. Again, it could be a friend, a family member, a past friend, or a family member that you had a falling out with. It could be in, you know, a romantic situation where there was a lot of healing that was needed and a lot of misunderstandings. You may hear from this person on your birthday, or you heard from this person on your birthday. You guys may be marrying this person at some point if you guys let them back in. You have ceremonies and celebrations. This is someone that you may, if this is not a past person, this is someone that you are currently in a relationship with. Like, you still hang out with them, you still, you know, keep them close, or they keep you close. But if this is a significant other for some of you, or a family member, this is somebody that you kind of have like some, I don't know, it's like some type of like anger or some type of resentment towards them. So the heart chakra is being a bit needing to be opened up here. Your heart chakra is blocked. And in the month of September, you are being asked to open your third eye a little bit, or just heal that part. Open your soul. Let your soul guide your heart. We have life lessons. So somebody has learned a lot of life lessons that you have had a relationship with. You have learned a lot of life lessons. And then we have stress reduction. And then we have forgiveness, heal. So yes, there is someone that you are going to be met with forgiveness for, or with. Someone is going to either ask you for forgiveness, or you're going to be given the opportunity in the month of September to forgive someone. Bottom of the deck, you have ready to love again. So some of you in the month of September, your spark in a relationship is, you know, going to be rekindled with someone. Maybe you hit rock bottom in a relationship with a significant other. Maybe you took a break or you broke up with somebody, but you still have a lot of love in your heart and they've learned a lot of lessons, and you know, the opportune moment came for them to ask you for forgiveness or to talk to you. And I just get the sense that you're going to accept them back. Now, others of you, if this is not you accepting like an old love back, whether it's a romantic partner from the past or a friendship or whatever, this can be a brand new person. But in order for you to accept new love into your life, Aquarius, in the month of September, you first need to let go of the past. You cannot carry old resentments into new relationships. So if there's someone who hurt you and you kind of carry that pain into the next relationship and you put it on that other person and you have trust issues with that other person, well, that's not that person's fault. You have to forgive the other person, even if you never get to hear them say sorry to you, even if you don't talk to that person at all. You kind of have to just let that person go, let the past energy go in order to embrace this new energy in the month of September when it comes to love. So forgive your past, forgive the past, embrace the future. That's what I'm getting here for you guys. So again, this can be a past relationship coming back to you, or this is a brand new relationship coming to bless you, and you needing to leave the past behind and forgive the past so that you can move forward with this person. Okay, let's go ahead and pull a couple more oracle messages, and then we're going to jump into the tarot really quickly. Okay, for Aquarius. But again, there's some of you guys, you're dealing with a water sign. Others of you, you could be dealing with an earth sign. You could be dealing particularly with a Leo, a Libra, or a Taurus. Others of you, I'm really getting strong water vibes. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But there is huge positive change here for you. Lots of peace being granted to you. But I do get the sense that your ego will still be picked at. It's really going to be pointed at. It's going to feel uncomfortable because the ego needs to be booted out when it comes to this new change here. Okay. You have intentions and signs. So really pay attention to what are your intentions, Aquarius, within your relationships. What are your intentions for the month of September? What exactly do you want? If you're looking for signs and synchronicities and things like that, that's fine, but you have to set the tone for your own life. You may have some spirits who, yeah, you have soulmate at the bottom. So okay, this is what I'm getting. This person, whether they're new or from the past, or someone that you have a falling out with, or someone you have bad thoughts about them or whatever. Whoever this person is, new or existing or from the past, they are actually giving you signals that they want to talk to you. So you may be ignoring their signals or ignoring their intentions because you're still upset. It's understandable. But some of you really are hurt. Some of you guys are holding a grudge here, Aquarius. Some of you guys, you don't really, at this time, you're not really sure about this person's intentions, whether they're new or someone from your past, because you're like, I'm getting trust issues here. Like somebody really wants to come forward and say, I'm sorry, Aquarius, or hey, you know, can we start over? Can we try again? Like, but this is not energy that I'm feeling of like, oh, I'm just, you know, just take me back without any work being done. No, this is somebody who's actually done a lot of work. If this is someone from your past, they've done a lot of work. They have problems, yeah, but they're definitely working through them. They're definitely working through them. Yeah, you have truth and integrity. Absolutely. Truth and integrity. So yeah, you know, you're at that point where you're just like, I really don't want to accept this person or get into a relationship with someone new or make new friends, or I don't want to give my energy to new people because I can't trust their intentions. I'm not sure if the signals that they're giving me are genuine. You want there to be truth. You want there to be fairness. You want there to be dignity and integrity and communication. Absolutely. Oops. Oh. Okay, some of you guys, this might be a friend or someone who starts out as a friend. I do sense that somebody, you need to hear somebody out. You really need to hear somebody out, but you have self-acceptance here. So accept who you were, accept the mistakes that were made, and move on, right? You're still, some of you guys are still holding on to the old you when you had a falling out with somebody. Others of you, this is a new person and you're still holding on to the past, and you need to just accept what is and move on and allow this new person or this new opportunity to come into your life. If this is a business opportunity, if this is financial, once again, it's the same thing. You need to make peace with what happened in the past, right? Maybe you have this idea that there is no perfect job out there for you, or, you know, you can't really trust your coworkers. You can never really work on a team at work, whatever. Maybe you had a really bad HR situation or incident at an old job, and you kind of feel like it's just like that at all jobs. I don't know. There's just like something here where in the future, or in a treasure chest for you somewhere, there's a lot of positive change. There's a lot of blessings. There's a lot of abundance and peace for you. You just have to embrace it here. You have to embrace that peace. Some of you guys may have anxiety. Maybe it's difficult for you to stay still. Okay, maybe deep down inside you're running away from something, or running away from a feeling and chasing other feelings. I don't know, but others of you, this is definitely an individual, someone in your life that you have some resentments towards, or maybe they have some resentments towards you, but there is the opportunity to forgive. Whether you're with this person or not, just forgive and move on. If this person gives you the opportunity, you have the opportunity to talk to this person and bring them back into your life, great. If not, then you just need to just accept what is, move on, let this person go. If they are meant to be on this path with you and to grow with you, they will be brought back onto that path. If not, there will be someone else. You just have to be willing to let it go. You have to love your future so hard and so much, have such a big open heart for a new future, that you make yourself ready to let go, because your future depends on it, Aquarius. Your future depends on, yep, wow, bitterness, okay. So you are someone that you're dealing with in September. You're going to be faced with this situation because you need to clear it out. You need to cleanse your life of this bitter energy, of this anger, this resentment. What did they do to you, Aquarius? What has somebody you're just so fed up. You're so disappointed. Like no matter what they do, you're like, nope. Some of you guys, you really are holding a grudge here. Big time. If this is a passed on individual, I don't know if you're dealing with someone who passed away and they had some type of resentment in their hearts towards you for some reason. I don't know, but that's very, very specific. But I'm getting that in the month of September, this does have a lot to do with your relationships currently. So you having the lemon of bitterness, you need to add some sweetness to that to make this palatable. So if someone is trying to talk to you, Aquarius, and they're trying to get you to understand, yeah, you have banishment. So you definitely kicked somebody out of your life, or you completely kicked someone out of your heart space, and you don't want to bring them back. And if that's the case, Aquarius, if you're like, nope, I do not want to bring them back, they hurt me, they can never take that back, fine. That's completely up to you. But you cannot carry that with you into the future. I mean, you can do whatever you want. I mean, I'm not here to tell anybody what to do. You can do whatever you want. But if you want to live a fulfilling life, you cannot carry, it's not productive to carry this with you. It's not productive towards your overall success. It's on a deeper level. Okay? Okay. But others of you, you do have somebody here who really wants you back, or they really want to make things right, and they are very sincere about it. They don't mean to hurt you. They just didn't know better. But for you, you're just like, you should have known better, right? Like, I get it. I get it. This eclipse in Pisces is also going to kind of cause some emotions to arise. Virgo season is, you know, can bring up a lot of anxiety as well, surrounding relationships, surrounding your job, surrounding the things that you need to do and accomplish, right? So emotions can be very tense. Emotions can be very high, right? Sorry, guys. Emotions can be running very high and very, very hot. And some emotions can be running very cold for some of you. Depends on the situation. But I do see that, yeah, you have the 8 of Wands. So things, it could be that this relationship with this person, when it first started, it started really quickly. Things moved pretty quickly. Others of you, this person is actually going to come in with an apology sooner than you think. Others of you, this new person is going to be coming into your life sooner than you think, and you need to make sure that you are prepared to embrace this new energy, to embrace this forgiveness of the past. Some of you guys may notice that there's a lot of people trying to reach out to you, wanting to talk to you. In the month of September, they really want to know what's going on with you. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Sagittarius. And again, I see Leo here. I see Libra, Taurus, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. 10 of Swords. Yeah, something ended. Something is ending. The ego is definitely being put to death here in this situation. I don't know, some of you guys may be very, very strict with somebody. Like you feel cheated by someone or by something in your life, and you will not let it go. Something made you feel like you were cheated out of something that you put in a lot of work and effort, and then you just felt like, wow, I got the shit into the stick, so to speak, you know? Yeah, so there's a situation of needing to make a decision. And you're like, what decision do I make? But whatever decision that you make, you need to make peace with it. That's the thing. If you're choosing, if you make the decision to accept someone back into your life and you're like, yes, I love them. If you love that person enough and you care about them enough and you want to hear their side of the story, accept them back. You don't have to explain why, you know, accept them back. That's totally fine. There's no need to feel embarrassed about it. But others of you, if you're just like, no, I don't want this person back into my life, I don't want to talk to them, great. But you have to make sure that you are ready to make peace with that decision. Make peace with that decision, y'all. Because if your soul is kind of tugging at you and saying, hey, just give this person a chance, just you know, let them talk, let them say what they need to say, right? Let them say what they need to say. But if you are 100% ready to let someone go, to let the past go, and you're just like, I don't want to have anything to do with those people, I don't want to have anything to do with that situation, I don't want to let it back into my life, great. Be confident in that choice, because with the Two of Swords, this is somebody who has made peace with their decision. There's really no turning back once that decision has been made, at least not for a very, very long time. Let's go ahead and clarify the Eight of Wands here, you guys. The Eight of Wands for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Aquarius. Sun, Moon, and Rising signs for September. Ooh, September 2025. Yeah, you guys have definitely been hurt. This could be someone... yeah, somebody that you really were waiting on. You were like, yeah, you planted your seeds, you did the work, you felt like you were doing all the right things, but then they cheated you, or you felt that they did. You felt like you just couldn't win, you couldn't do anything right. Some of you guys, you have a wall put up because someone did cheat on you in a romantic partnership. And you've just been waiting and waiting for the right person to come around, or you've been waiting, if you're still with this person, you've been waiting and waiting for this person to get it right and to treat you better. Let's clarify the Ten of Swords. So just remember, if you guys have been cheated and someone has really hurt you, and you just want out, then get out. But that's going to be your decision. You have to move on from it. But if you're not ready to leave this person behind for whatever reason, I'm not here to tell you to leave them behind. I'm here to tell you to follow your spirit. You make your own choices, Aquarius. But whatever choice that you make, you have to stick with it. You need to be confident. Let's clarify the Ten of Swords here for you guys for the month of September. So I do sense that, you know, you will end up forgiving someone. For some of you, you will end up forgiving someone from your past. Will that change them? No, probably not. Maybe, you know, but whatever you choose to do, the point is that whatever you choose to do, forgive the past. Let it go. If you're forgiving someone, forgive them, move forward. If you are letting someone go and you don't want to forgive them, just forgive the past and move on to bigger and better things. Do not bring that resentment and that toxic, bitter behavior into a new relationship. Ten of Swords being clarified by the Ace of Coins or the Ace of Pentacles. I love seeing that. So this means that as you put your ego to death, as you lay this situation to rest and you leave the past behind, however you do that, it'll be a good time to focus on your health and focus on your money. Yeah. As you leave the past behind with someone or away from someone, you have the Eight of Pentacles, your work situation is definitely going to improve. Your money situation is going to improve. You have the Hanged Man or the Hanging Ghost. Just kind of, you know, having a change of perspective, having a change of mind here, seeing things from a different point of view. Okay. Whatever that means for you, whether you are moving on with someone from your past or and reconciling with them, or whether you're moving away from someone from your past and meeting someone new or getting a new job. Yeah, being very clear about where you're going. Let's go ahead and clarify the Two of Swords. being very clear about where you're going, why you're going in that direction. Be very clear about it. Don't move with uncertainty. Sit with it. Sit and see, like, is this person worth my time? Do I want to bring them back into my life? Is this something, do I want this person in my life? And if not, move forward in confidence. Move forward in confidence. Okay, 2 more cards, ancestors, for Aquarius, for the 2 of Swords. Yep, the Magician. Whatever decision that you make, you are right. Stay with somebody, reconcile with someone, meet someone new, whichever one of those 3. Move forward towards the future, make plans for the future. That's it. You have what you need, Aquarius. You do not, your life and your future and your abundance is not dependent on this person and what they've done to you, right? If there's someone who cheated you, guess what? That's on them. They're going to have to, you know, their karma will be delivered to them if it hasn't already. So there is someone here who you really do resent. You do not like them, for some of you. And you're like, I don't want to have anything to do with this. There's a lot of conflict with this person. And that's okay. Move on. You let karma deal with them. They have their own path. Yeah, there's some toxic behavior here. There's some obsession, there's some codependent behavior here. I see that for some of you. In a relationship with someone. You've really been sticking through, though. You've been sticking to it. But some of you guys, you just might make the decision, you know what? I'm tired of being bitter. I'm tired of being sad. I'm tired of not getting what I want out of this situation. I'm going to bail. I'm going to leave. Then move on towards my happiness, and that's totally fine. Others of you, you might decide to make the decision to say, you know what, this person is toxic, but, you know, I'm just going to continue to focus on myself and let the divine, let the cosmos deal with that person over there. Like, this can be a close family member. This can be a close friend. This can be a sibling. This can be somebody at work. This can be a toxic work environment where you're like, I really don't want to leave this job. Things are just kind of rough right now. So I'm just going to like see things through and just make sure I put my best foot forward and take care of myself. And this can also be a significant other, someone you're married to, or someone that you have a committed relationship with, someone you have a child with. So I'm not going to be the person to say, you know, break up with this person because they're toxic. I'm not going to do that. You make that decision. But in the process, don't think that this person being toxic is what's going to block you from your blessings. You have the key, Aquarius, to get whatever you want in life. And whoever wants to be there with you on your journey towards success, they're going to do the work that they need to do. Or they'll fall by the wayside, right? There's not much that you really need to do. You just need to make a decision and move on. However you want to move on, you have the power to do so. Okay, much love and light to all of you. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading. Bye guys.